All right, let's dig into the nitty gritty. Because a lot of agents like to list properties. I don't list properties, I market them. And I feel like it's a little bit more effective. All right, first things first, it is in your best interest to get the highest price for your property. Pretty simple, right? Well, the best way to do that is to get it the most exposure. So one of the things that we're gonna be doing with our marketing is getting it the most exposure possible. Sure, we'll put it on the MLS, but heck, I'm also pretty good at using Facebook ads and doing other types of advertising on Zillow, Trulia, all that good stuff. We want as many eyeballs as we can get so that you can get the highest and best price on your property. All right, so once it's listed on the MLS, this contract here provides us permission to be able to update the information. Because maybe we're walking through and we find that there's a soft spot in the floor, like I said earlier, or something else, or maybe we just want to change the price, which we really never want to. We have to work on that strategy. You know, this authorizes us to be able to make those changes as we go. One of the first things we're gonna do is we're gonna do a coming soon. What does that mean? It means we're gonna list your property 30 days before it's actually going to go on the market. Why do we do that? Exposure. We want as many people to see it as humanly possible. So we're gonna put it up on the MLS, we're gonna advertise that it's coming soon. And then when we have a bunch of buyers pounding on the door saying, I want it, you're gonna see a lot better results that way. So just be aware that 30 days prior to us listing it, we're gonna put it up as coming soon and get people's mouths watering. All right, signs. We're gonna use signs, okay? We're gonna put them up we're gonna put one in your yard. We may use some, around the neighborhood, pointing people in that direction. But signage is one of the most important ways that we're gonna advertise the property or market it. And one thing I also like to do is I actually like to put a QR code on the sign so that when they walk up to the property, they can just scan the QR code with their phone and it pops them directly to the web page that I want them to go to that gives them a video, pictures, all the other stuff that's gonna make them think, oh my God, I want this, please. Open houses. This is probably the most exciting part when it comes to selling a house because I get to stand there and talk to a bunch of people about your house and have them walk through. I'm a sales guy, all right? And one thing I know is that when I am in front of a person talking to them, I understand their mannerisms. I understand, the looks in their eye and by the language that they're using, whether they're truly interested or not. Open houses are one of the best ways to show people the property and get those offers rolling in. Now, sometimes we may do something other than the internet when it comes to advertising. And one thing I love to do is a coming soon mailer or a just listed mailer. So there are these postcards with the picture of your house on it. And when I send them out, I send them to people in the surrounding area and say, hey, who do you want to be your neighbor? Who do you want to move in next door to you? And hey, by the way, come on over and check out the open house. And this works a couple of different ways because it helps me as well when it comes to finding listings. But it also lets people from the neighborhood walk through and see, oh yeah, I could do that to my house. And you know what?
I think my family would love to live here.
It brings in a lot more people. So it really helps to do those off-internet mailings. You're gonna see something in here called an office exclusive. What that means is that we can only market it to people in the office and we can't tell everybody, we can't do any public advertising. Well, in some cases, if you're selling a property that's owned by a company or maybe a business, they just might not want people to know that they're selling. Because if you're selling a business, the employees are gonna be like,
am I gonna have a job?
And sometimes that works with properties too, especially if it's multifamily and they have on-site management. So an office exclusive means we're only gonna tell people in our office about it. The big thing is though, it limits us. And like I said, we want you to get the highest and best property, and the best way to do it is to get as many eyeballs as possible on it. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and hit like, share it, and definitely subscribe so that you stay up to date on future content. But that's what we do with marketing, and that's how we're gonna sell your house for the best price.